We're at Steve Reynoldson's at number 18 Heron Ave in Mermaid. So you can see the path on the ground here. There's an issue with the water running down this path, down here, and running straight through there. And there's a pit sitting there. And the fall of this section through here falls back to that corner, not the other way. So we want to replace all the tiling on this path because it's all cracked up and everything. And there's a possibility we might have to pull up the slab underneath if it's all cracked up. If it's any good, we could probably tile over the top, but chances are not. So the idea is to pull this up, but when it comes down to here, when we relay the concrete, we need to raise this corner a little bit so that it swings around, the water swings around. The other thing is we're probably going to raise this whole area inside the gatehouse by 100mm, put a new slab over the top and new tiling so that the water is directed back into that pit. And then outside the front gate, it'll drop down again, and that section of tiling will be replaced as well, and slab. So there'll be a step here and a step at the other section. The gardens out the front need to be rejuvenated. Need to be rejuvenated. So I think the yuccas need to come out and we do something else here. Just to give you a bit of an idea. Wouldn't mind doing a raised garden bed on each side. Don't know if it's legally we could out here, so we might have to not. But otherwise we should be able to do it up, and that foxy will stay. Just while we're out here, where that hut is, up there, we're going to rip all the planting out of that area. Someone else is going to do that for us, but because we can't get it done before Christmas. But we need to come up with some planting for in that little box in there. I'll show you inside that area. So coming in the gate, we're going to suggesting sort of raising a planter box idea, like do a rendered block edging on this to match the render up the end and raise these planters. The reason being there's going to be a lot of root system in under there. All this is going to come out and we're going to leave the two palms, two liver stones, and the plum area, but everything else out and replanted. Right. So I'm suggesting maybe if we don't do a block edging, we just decorate that on ground. There may be an issue actually with these two palms raising the block edge. I think that's very likely, so maybe we don't. Maybe we could do a Corten raised section, but the rust will get all over the tiles. Maybe forced to go on ground, or bit of a hard call. Have to have a think about that one. So you can see all the cracking occurring in these crazy paves. And this section up here, underneath here, there's not enough light coming in, so all the rafus are going to come out. All the planting there is going to come out. Rafus that side coming out. And we're talking to Steve about ways we can create screening to next door because it's a bit of a shambles there. Maybe looking at decorative screens or breeze blocks. Just in here, the planting, there's a bit of a lip on the back side, which is the side I showed you before. So the planting's not going to easily crawl up over that ledge for any hanging plants. So the idea of having stuff trailing over the front is we're not going to really worry about that too much. But have a think about it. Okay. And the end, they're going to take these two planter boxes out on the side and build seats in with cushions on them, which I think is a great idea. That's it.